Hey, what's going on, obscure people? It's Bark, and I'm back yet again. Yes, I am. Let's adjust that a little bit. Good times. Okay, so in the studio today, we've got the AKG D5 microphone. Let's cut to a video showing you everything about the microphone right now.
As you can see, the microphone is pretty bare bones. No switches, nothing like that. XLR on the bottom. Good weight to it. Really solid feeling microphone. And the capsule, beautiful. Beautiful. Looks quality. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Okay, so AKG D5, very sturdy, solid, handheld microphone. It's got the little tapered bottom there for the XLR, and for some reason, I just love that. I don't know how else to explain it. But the AKG D5, if I was to design a handheld microphone for looks, feel, and just general overall pleasure, that's what she said. This is a great build. Great build, great microphone. Currently talking into the Beyerdynamic M99 like I always do. No post-processing on this microphone, but I just wanted to give you a baseline of a fairly expensive dynamic microphone and then bring in the, not budget, but the AKG, the $100 D5. That way we could kind of compare, like, do you really need a microphone that costs a shit ton, or are you going to be good with something like this? So without further ado, let's switch over to the AKG D5. All right, so we're on the AKG D5, and the first thing that I notice right off the rip is a tiny bit more clarity. Now, again, no processing on over there. I do need to make sure I don't have any on here, and I do not. So this is nice and clear. I don't have that much of a broad sound compared to that, but at the end of the day, is it going to matter for what you're doing? So we're talking about a $500 microphone here that used you might be able to snag for $300, $350 versus something that used you can find for $50 to $75. Now, brand new, $100, but my instant thought, this sounds pretty good. There's nothing instantly unpleasing about it. It has a nice dynamic sound. So let's go ahead and do what I always do. And first we'll go Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. When you get right on top of the AKG D5, this is what it sounds like when you get right on top of the AKG D5. This is what it sounds like. Let's do some off-axis rejection. Going to turn the microphone 90 degrees, and that cuts off greatly. 180 degrees, back around to 90 degrees, and all the way back around to the front of the microphone. Now, I feel like the only voice I heard of mine was coming from outside of my headphones. These aren't the snuggest headphones out there, so I feel like sound can potentially get in. The off-axis noise rejections seem to be quite impressive on this. The plosives, even though they're there, Peter Piper picked a patch, they're there, but they're not very workable. Not that they're not very workable. They're not bad. They're very workable. So, good test so far. Handling noise time. About what I thought, because it is a definitely heavy microphone. It is not thin, frail. This thing feels like it could withstand some punishment. That's also what she said. But overall, really nice build, really nice sound quality so far. This would make a great podcasting microphone, in my opinion. It would make a definitely great stage mic. I think it sounds good on my voice. I think I sound like myself. There's a tiny bit of crispiness from the top end, but it's nothing overly harsh or anything to worry about. The bottom end sounds pretty decent, and the mids are very clean. So let's go ahead and turn on some processing just to see what we got. All right, so now I've got compression, de-esser, big bottom, little extra low end on this microphone, just so you can see what it sounds like with post-processing. And again, I think for podcasting or gaming or anything general purpose that you want to use this for, not recording professional vocals for music, but anything else, this is a pretty solid handheld dynamic microphone. Probably one of the better ones I've tried in quite some time. So I've heard that this is a good microphone. I've wanted to try it out for a while. I've got it. It is a good microphone. Let's turn post-processing back off to finish the review. But yeah, the AKG D5, green lighting this. I think it sounds pretty good. And it's a keeper if you do want to do some podcasting or you sing on stage. Not a bad microphone at all. I would say 80% of the handheld microphones that I have listened to are definitely worse than this. So top 20 percentile? Absolutely. AKG D5 sounds pretty good. And let's sing into it real quick. Time to take her home. Sweet home AKG D5. Doodle-doodle-doo. Well, it's a beautiful morning. Hell's bells. You've been thunderstruck. Yeah. You. It's all right. I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie? Come on. Yeah. It is the bare necessities. You know it is the mic for me. Yeah. Sorry about that attack on your senses. Anyways, AKG D5, pretty solid handheld microphone. I liked it. Hopefully you did too. Let me know your thoughts down below on this microphone. Obscure Mics, peace out. Have a great day.